Hello bros and welcome to SFX0 Bro for Production. Next part, Sakura Night 2. So, we started this last time. I haven't gone around to making the X version of Sakura Sakura yet, but I will do it soon. It doesn't matter too much if I don't take too long with making it, considering it comes out way before the actual episode in correspondence with that. So alright, let's load in. SD, you okay, I'm so glad. I cry out alone as a body collides with my own. Arms wind about my waist and a head rests against my chest. Using so much force, all the air is knocked out of my lungs. I didn't expect an onslaught like this, not at this hour. It's a good thing I was able to keep my balance. I was very close to collapsing. Rune? I look at my assailant in surprise. Rune's head is resting on my bosom. She rubs her cheek against it, a blissful smile on her face, like an alchemist who just discovered how to turn lead into gold. Is that actually possible? I want to do that. Yeah, much easier to get a lot of lead than a lot of gold. So, if you can turn lead into gold, do it. Get all the lead you can get your hands on. Why does she look so happy? I doubt I have anything she hasn't seen before. Being nothing like this is kind of embarrassing. But it's pretty nice too. Are you alright, Rune? Did something happen? Maybe. Rune looks up at me, blinking. Her eyes are very blue and bright like sapphires. Had bad dream. About what? We in forest, it was scary, lots of monsters. Esty got hurt. I cried out, tried to help, but couldn't. Don't want Esty hurt. I protect you, keep you safe. You know, get hurt. This affection is a bit overwhelming, particularly so early in the morning, but I think I understand why she's being so clingy. She must have been worried about me. How cute. It's alright, Rune, I'm here. It was just a bad dream. Maybe dream, but my dreams come true. They know things. You mean the premonitions? Premonition? Maybe. You should be careful. It's rather warm, but Rune's warning sends shivers down my spine regardless. Does that mean I'm in danger? Will I really get attacked by monsters? I still have a lot to learn, but so far I think I've done pretty good job at holding my own. It's true that I still rely on Felicia a lot during battle, but my skills with a sword have improved somewhat. If it was surrounded by monsters, would I be able to win all of a sudden? I'm not sure. I'm pretty agile actually, so I wouldn't use a long sword, but use a short sword or a dagger, and I could probably maneuver pretty good around, because I have moved in some ways that people my friends wonder how I could move like that sometimes. They don't really know how the hell I did that. So Esty. Rune peers into my eyes. You okay? I'm fine. Smile at Rune in an attempt to pacify her. In fact, I'm better than fine. You don't need to worry. You sure? I'm sure. I'm going to be a knight like my mother, remember? If any monsters sneak up on me, I send them flying. I run my hands through Rune's hair, hoping to calm her down. Rune's tresses are soft to touch. Despite... wait, Rune's tresses? Despite my many years she spent living in the woods, cut off from human society. Doesn't matter where you are. Making hair soft is easy. Rune never ceases to amaze me. She's a wolf girl, but her grasp of Lemuria is surprisingly strong. She's not a wolf girl. She's a fake wolf girl. It's very different. She's been quick to adapt to human customs, and she's always eager to learn. Her quick intelligence, coupled with her battle capabilities and her sweep disposition, can't say the word, make her a very valuable ally. I just wish she didn't argue with Tart so much. If not for the constant bickering, she'd be perfect. Esty nice. She smell good. But I can still smell cat. Rune's nose wrinkled. She stepped away from me, and finally I can breathe. Esty, I awake now, and I'm hungry. Want breakfast? You're not the only one. My own stomach rumbling too. I still feel a bit tired, and Rune's ominous portent has cast something of a pall over the morning. But not even my own anxieties are enough to quell my appetite. Let's meet up with Felicia and Tar and all get something to eat together. How does that sound? Horrid. You don't want to have breakfast? I do. I'm hungry. Want to eat. But not with Tart. She's wicked. She smells bad. She makes the food taste bad too. But I eat with her if I must, if you make me. It's not a case of making you do anything. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. But you should think about how this would make Tart feel. The four of us are a team. Tart might have betrayed you in the past, but she's doing her best to make amends. She turned over a new leaf. Can't you give her a benefit of the doubt? Don't want to. I no like her. She's bad and mean. But if it makes Esty happy, I'll try. Do my best. I still no like her though. Goodness. Rune and Tor's meet runs even deeper than I feared. The four of us have been together for about a week, but she still don't feel like a real team. I hope Rune and Todd would learn to get along over time, but that also hasn't happened. They continue to argue like, well, cats and dogs. Is it possible for them to ever become friends? Well, I know in older times everyone thought that cats was females and dogs was males. That was wrong. Rune and I met up with Felicia and Tart outside the inn. Half an hour has passed since our conversation earlier, and by this point the sun has already risen. The sky is clear and blue, and it looks like it's going to be a pleasant day. Once united, the four of us set off through Grimoire cobblestone streets, searching for something to eat. After some deliberation, we end up going to the same small bakery we often frequent. The food options here are varied enough to suit everybody's tastes, and what girl doesn't like sugar? Since I lived in a bakery most of my life, you think I'd be sick of flaky pastries and dewy loaves of bread, but it's not actually the case. I actually like only one kind of pastry. It's not donuts that are filled with vanilla cream, but I don't like them because they all usually have sugar on top of them, and so that's the only reason I don't like them. If they took away the sugar, they'd be perfect for me. Even though that part of the sugar in it that actually is least dangerous. The smell of baking bread is nostalgic one, and coming here always makes me happy. It doesn't hurt that the pastries at this bakery are particularly delicious. They never fail to make my mouth water. There's so much yummy food, it's hard for me to decide what to get. Wait, she looked like half elf, half demon. Why does she have a picture of her? I do wonder, because they usually don't make pictures of the normal characters, which means she probably gonna come in late in the story too. Thank you for your patronage, everybody. The woman who runs the bakery escorts our party of four to the door of her humble establishment, smiling as she does so. Since it's such a nice day, we decided to eat in the wooden tables situated outside the bakery. It was nice of the baker to see us off. I barely know her, but she always been nice to us. She's such a sweetheart. I hope you enjoy your food. We will, I'm certain of that. Felicia returns the baker's smile with one of her own. Your yolks buns are delicious. They are simply to die for. Why, thank you very much. That's very kind of you. It is not mere kindness. I'm telling you the honest truth. Your baking is like nothing I have tasted before. Would you mind telling me that recipe? I enjoy baking myself, and I would love to recreate some of your items. Sorry, but no can do. The baker grins and wags a finger at Felicia. My recipes are top secret. Won't give them out that easily. If you want to know how to make my pastry so flaky, you have to pry the truth from my cold dead hands. I warn you though, I am tougher than I look. Don't think you can best me that easily. I used to be something of a hoodlum when I was younger. I have a lot of fighting experience. Really, I find it kind of hard to believe. The baker is a slight slender woman. She doesn't look much like a warrior. She's not even wearing any armor. She might have horns and a tail, but that's not very unusual. A lot of different species coexist peacefully in Grimoire, from dwarves to ogres. There's nothing about this woman that particularly stands out. She looks ordinary in every single aspect. She must be teasing us. I'm sure that that's the case, but Felicia seems only too happy to play along with her. Oh no, I would not wish to harm a fair young maiden like yourself. I suppose I will have to admit defeat, for today at least. Now, Felicia looks at Rune tart and grins as she clutches a bag of coax pastry to her chest. Let us eat. She doesn't need to tell us twice. I'm starving. I can't wait to dig in. And that's the second picture. So, at least that was all I have for Sakura Night 2 this time. That's it, like, see you next time. Bye bye!